You know, as the guys said, we beat a pretty good basketball team. And, you know, Allen we didn't have an answer for him. And, you know, he's flying off screens, he's doing it off the dribble. He's a really talented player. Though we did a good job on Tyler Brown and a decent job on Nick Moore, so they didn't get started. We really felt going into the game that not allowing those guys to get in the flow and get this crowd into the game was going to be important. And it seemed like we traded baskets for a long portion of that first half, and then to start the second half, you know, they only scored on 4 of their first 16 possessions, and you know, I think we scored on 11 or 12 of ours, and you know, we got that lead, and then you know, I probably took our foot off the gas pedal a little, and I sensed we were a little fatigued, and I thought maybe we could grind out a few possessions and burn some clock, and obviously that probably wasn't a good move looking back.
Questions?
I guess bottom line, when you say you took your foot off,
well, you know, we were up 18, and we had some guys out there for a while, and I just felt like, you know, if we could get it to the 5-minute mark and try to get 3 or 4 minutes off, instead of really pushing and attacking in transition, we tried to rest a little there in hopes that defensively we'd have a little more gas in our tank. And as the guys said, you know, credit Coach Janke, you know, they quit shooting threes there for a stretch and put their head down and drove us and got to the free throw line, and that kind of, I thought, woke their team up offensively, and then they hit some threes after that. So we got concerned about the dribble. We started sucking in a little bit, and all of a sudden they're kicking it out for threes. So they made us pay, and you know, obviously they shoot a lot of threes, and but I just felt that you know, they're a team that shoots a lot of three-point shots, and they also make more free throws than their opponents attempt. We couldn't give up both, and we were willing to give up some threes, but we're going to try to keep them off the line, and I thought for the most part we did a good job of that.
Did you remind your guys at all about their comeback against Wichita the other day?
They watched it last night, so they were, you know, that we watched the last 14 minutes of that game as a team last night, because you know, I said before this game coming in, that was as good a half of basketball as anybody in our league has played this year. Was that last 20 minutes at Wichita for Illinois State, and you know, that shows you what they're capable of, and you know, they certainly had our attention.
kind of the same question I asked the guys. Coming through this stretch, you've gotten the 3 wins. How important is finishing things off?
You know, we just got to find it in ourselves somehow to have enough energy to play against Southern on Sunday. You know, they had a nice win against Indiana State tonight, I understand, and they're 3-3 in the league and playing much better basketball. They've got their full allotment of players now. So they're coming in with confidence, and obviously, you know, we had some guys play some pretty heavy minutes again tonight, but I thought our bench did a good job for us the first half, allowed us to rest some guys, and that probably got us through the game in the end. But you know, it's going to be a mental preparation tomorrow, not a lot of physical, and you know, I'm sure Southern's going to do the same, and then strap it up at 6 o'clock Sunday night and see what happens.
Take 2 more.
Were a couple of those baskets by Antoine, were those maybe the most important baskets of the game?
Yeah, you know, the drive and score certainly was, and you know, as we hit some threes and they were stretching out a little bit, taking that away, and I think Antoine saw some seams there, and you know, he's good at getting in there. He always has been, but you know, I thought his 4 game was good, 5 assists, 1 turnover, and obviously Grant Gibbs, you know, nearly a triple-double tonight. He does a lot of things for us.
Anything else? Thank you.